What's up, guys? Hybrid Mangoes coming at you with another Pokemon Go video. And today we are going to talk about the Sinnoh Stone. And a lot has happened since I actually had time to make a video. I apologize for that and for the lack of content, but we're back. We're making videos again. I have another recap of Community Day Cyndaquil coming up that I actually did pretty good. I also got some other shinies as well that I got to talk about. So if you follow me on social media, you already know what that is. But so I want to talk about the Sinnoh Stone. It is a new stone, new evolution item that has been added to the game that actually makes it so several Gen 1 and Gen 2 species of Pokemon can actually evolve into their Gen 4 stages. And it's a cool stone. As of right now, it only comes in the weekly 7th day field research reward, which is cool, kind of the same way that the evolution items released previously. Like, you could actually get them from spinning Pokestops, but you are guaranteed one every week. And that's the same thing with what is happening now. Now we're getting the Sinnoh Stone after the 7th day field research reward, which is good and bad. I think as of right now, the collector in me wants all of them. I want all of them immediately, and I want them now. The problem with that is, you know, over time, we're going to have them all anyway. There's just a ton of Pokemon that actually can be evolved using the Sinnoh Stone. So Pokemon Go Hub has two different articles we're going to be referencing in this video. One is going to be talking about just an overview of a lot of all the different evolutions that you can actually use for the Sinnoh Stone, and most of them I actually covered in my Gen 4 prep guide, which if you have not checked out that video, card's going to pop up in this corner here. Let's get right into the article. Link will be in the description below for this article, but all the Pokemon that evolve with the Sinnoh Stone, and there are a lot here. You can see here, guys, we got Magneton into Magnezone, Rhydon into Rhyperior. I'm not going to go through all of them, but you can see that there is just a ton of them. There's a ton of them. And there's a couple ones that I have, and it's actually really cool that, you know, Leafeon and Glaceon is also in there as well. Like I said, all these are in there from my Gen 4 prep guide. So, but you can actually see that there's just a ton of Pokemon. So if you were to do this every week, I mean, you're talking multiple months of time to take you to actually get all the Pokemon. And I think that's kind of what they're going for now, because I believe that this is the last release we're going to see for the year, and they want to keep us busy. So this would waste a ton of time for us to actually get, you know, all of these Pokemon. So the next article we're going to talk about is Pokemon Go Hub has actually put out a great article on what you should prioritize. And some of it's actually kind of shocking. And we're going to fast forward to right here. They're saying high priority is Weavile, Roserade, and then solid options, other options are Rhyperior, Electivire, Honchkrow, and Porygon-Z. Next category is avoiding evolution, obtaining other Pokemon from the list. They're saying Togekiss, which actually that's might be my first one. I have 100% Togepi, or Togetic, that I'm probably going to evolve immediately. Then you got Magmortar, Mismagius, Gliscor, and Dusknoir. Now Dusknoir is amazing too, so that's really cool. So I actually am very curious to see what they think and why they believe that Weavile is the top priority, because I would say that would not be my first priority. And Togekiss is actually extremely tanky, so it would be really good paired up with all the other, you know, really good gym defender type Pokemon like Snorlax or Blissey. So let's get into the article and see what they think about Weavile. Now it says high priority, Weavile. Weavile is a pleasant surprise among the Sinnoh Stone evolutions as a viable option as an ice and dark type attacker. Although it's overshadowed by Piloswine, Weavile's high stats, solid move pool, and double type coverage make it a very compelling option to first evolve. A Weavile with double ice moves is on par with Glaceon, slightly below Ice Beam Mewtwo, and a lot better than Articuno, Lapras, or Cloyster. So that's actually kind of surprising right there. That information that Weavile with double ice moves is actually better than an Articuno, that's crazy. A Weavile with double dark moves often has higher DPS but lower EDO than Tyranitar, and trades punches with Honchkrow. Okay, so that's actually kind of cool. It does a lot of damage. If you've ever seen a Mewtwo with Ice Beam, it does a ton of damage. So this is actually kind of a cool thing, and actually a nice surprise. I actually have to disagree here. I don't think Weavile is the top priority. I don't. Okay, so Roserade. Roserade is beautiful yet poisonous force of nature. Roserade is also the best poison type currently available in Pokemon Go, so it doesn't surprise me why we hold it in high regard. Roserade with double poison moves simply shines against fairy types like Clefable and Granbull. If you miss out on our Meteor Mash Metagross, Roserade is your second best option against fairy types. As far as grass types are concerned, Roserade performs worse than Venusaur, but better than Leafeon and Tangrowth on average. See, I actually find that so hard to believe. It seems like a lot of their moves are being based on just DPS, which Roserade had, last time I checked, it didn't have that high of CP. So I'm just like shocked that they actually think Roserade's better than Tangrowth in terms of grass type damage. I believe Tangrowth is going to be way tankier, so I don't see why they think Roserade is so good. And this is one of the first times I've ever actually disagreed with a Pokemon Go Hub article. But continuing on, with access to Razor Leaf and Solar Beam, it's a strong contender, but unfortunately we see it getting a lot of usage versus water types. Electric types such as Electivire are more often used in those matchups. Another solid recommendation. So solid options, we're not going to go through all of them, but Rhyperior, which does have a way higher CP, Electivire, Honchkrow, Porygon-Z. Avoid evolving before other relevant Pokemon. Togekiss, which is, like I said, is probably going to be my first one. Magmortar, Mismagius, Gliscor, Dusknoir. So all in all here, I actually have to say you definitely have to take into account the CP of the actual Pokemon. So what do you guys think of the Sinnoh Stone? Do you think it's actually a good thing? Do you wish they didn't have it and we just could evolve them all right now? You know, what do you guys think? And do you guys actually agree with me on this? Do you think Togekiss is probably better as a first option to evolve rather than these other ones that they're mentioning? I can kind of see why they think Weavile is important, because with the CP boost change, it actually makes Weavile almost, it's like 2815 CP, which max CP, which is actually pretty good. Anything closer to 3000 CP is pretty good. So anyway, guys, that is going to do it for the video. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.